Welcome back, Saints Nation, to your collegiate R6 season. It's brand new season, brand new team, and a brand new scenery for your casters to be in. It's myself, Seymour, alongside Mr. Danner's Banner. And we are going to be bringing you one hell of a match between the St. Clair Saints and the University of Michigan. It's week 1 as well. So we're starting with a hot match between, I guess, what could be a rival, Danners.
It very well could be, and they're actually not going to waste any time hopping into this band phase. But for the very first map of the entire season, a favorite of St. Clair's, we're going to Clubhouse.
Oh, a brand new favorite map for me, as well as I've seen a little bit of Clubhouse recently. And I mean, I used to despise seeing this map because I saw it so much, but it's now one of those maps that I'm like, okay, yes, good, I'm seeing Clubhouse. But like you said, hopping into the ban phase, both teams in the chat telling each other good luck, and it's something not so new to this map. Maverick, one of those hard breachers, gets through the reinforcements, gives you some nice sightings over on the west side balcony. But let's see what else St. Clair wants to take out on the attacker's side, Danner. I do expect to mostly get rid of the hard breachers.
Yeah, hard breachers, sometimes we see Thatcher get out of there, and sure enough, it's almost as if I watched these guys a bunch from last season. But yeah, getting rid of the Thatcher makes it extremely difficult, especially on that one balcony I think you had mentioned earlier. Both Maverick and Thatcher, fantastic at trying to set things up to breach through that wall, and that's not going to be possible this game.
Not going to be possible at all, as Thatcher's usually the go-to when he's not banned on Clubhouse. You see Cade getting rid of in the ban phase as well. University of Michigan doesn't want to have that. Want to have to put up with the electricity that Cade provides. It's a lot of disruption for the breaching from Cade that, it works when you're in basement too. You can put a Cade charge up on the roof, makes it almost impossible for the attackers to get down there. And then brand new operator as well. And I know you're a little bit more in touch with the operators. Malusi getting banned out. What does she mostly do?
So her whole thing is the fact that her gadget is bulletproof, but 2, just slows down anybody who's in the room with also a bit of a buzzing noise for a little bit of audio disruption. And is extremely irritating to deal with, and she's so quick and is a rather strong roamer, in my opinion. But speaking of roamers, do we have a Cav in the very first game here?
I talk about this again and again last year, and you know what? I might be a little bit rough coming back into the R6 scene, as it's been a while since I've had to cast it, but Cav will always be my favorite operator. And I do see Lord Tachanka getting picked out too, but it does look like he's going to be 6-picked over to Bandit. The Lord not going to be blessing us with his presence this time, Danners. But Cavi looks like she's going to make it through.
Yeah, so it's definitely different from what we were used to seeing during the last season. And here we go. Oh, we get the new UI to deal with too. This is cool. Yeah. I like this.
Sorry, I just lost you for a second, Danners.
Yeah, of course, the preseason matches, the other games gave you some preseason matches to get all warmed up with, but this is the first time we're getting to do R6 at all, so it might be a little bit fumbly. Bear with me in the meantime, but going to have some sick action as St. Clair getting ready to start off on attack.
Getting ready to start off on attack is probably the best way to start off this matchup, because there are brand new faces on the Saints roster. Of course, the coach hopping on board this season, JM Beast, the coach from last season, going to be on the roster, along with Mouse, Kira, brand new pickup, supposed to be an all-star, Miracle, and Rapid, a returning face, a veteran of the team. Excited to see Rapid pull his strings like he did last time and be that fragger that we saw from last season. But starting off, they are going to be pushing from the north side entrance, probably breaking into kitchen and attacking the basement, Danners. I expect them to get full basement control or full kitchen control and kind of move from there.
Absolutely. And if we get to see what kind of changes St. Clair did make, I know during the end of the last season, it was a lot of just save your push till the very final seconds and then just blitz it. That's what we saw a lot from St. Clair anyway. But I'm curious as to what that change will be this time for the new season. We can see Ace, of course, coming out here. It's Mouse who's going to be piloting that one for now. He's looking to possibly start moving down that basement.
Nice little drone control here from Mouse. Gonna give him a lot of sightings into the basement. Try to spot out a few enemies. Look at the Legion taking a few shots to the chest. Gonna be dropped down very, very low, as you can see in his health bar on the side of the screen. Van not gonna be in the best position that he wants to be in, but St. Clair setting up, still playing a little bit slow, as they might be just looking for an opening push or an opening pick to start off their push. Look at that angle from Van, though. He's going to be traded out, but not after finding a first one. Mouse going down. It's going to be Ace, not on board. It's an even trade. Miracle not stopping there. Goes for a second. Aimware going to take down Kira. So it's going to be even once again. JMB's going for the plant on board. The Hibana does have the space to do so. Smoke going to drop his grenade. Going to take out Miracle down in dirt. Rapid. He's not going to stop there. Aimware going down. Leaves it in a 2v2. Bomb down. Means that Michigan has to start putting some pressure onto St. Clair. You see the rotation around. Easy shots for JMBs to clean up. They know where the second one is. Montaigne going to be on that smoke. Cleaned up easily. St. Clair take the first round.
Oh, nicely done there from St. Clair overall. Took a little bit to get down to that basement, but as soon as they got that one trade, they were just able to get to the point exactly where they need to, get that diffuser planted, and it was all golden from there.
I'm looking for them into the second round. I like that, how slow they played that, Danners. You know, they got control of Kitchen. They looked for an opening pick. It was traded off with Van, but Mouse going down. It was okay because Miracle still had that presence in dirt, and he picked up the second pick, putting the advantage towards St. Clair. It was an even trade from then on, but as soon as JMBs got comfortable, he took over, and that bomb plant, that sight hold he had was just so comfortable.
And we're going to see a little bit of a switch up here, it looks like, on the side of the University of Michigan. Going to get to see Mozzie come out here. Otherwise, for the most part, everybody else sticking to the same.
You know, as much as I like seeing Cavier get played, Danners,
it didn't exactly get it. Yeah.
It's not the best pick. So maybe Mozzie's a little bit better. It's going to deny some drone presence on the map for St. Clair. You know, allow them to just hold their defensive positioning without being pressured out by St. Clair as much. You know, they can feel a little bit more comfortable in their spots. St. Clair once again attacking the basement, though. I want to see University of Michigan put some more pressure onto the kitchen. You know, it seemed as soon as St. Clair got kitchen control, it was just downhill from the University of Michigan. I want to see some roam presence on board, some pressure on the kitchen, make sure that St. Clair can't easily breach into the basement.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
All right, JMBs and the rest of the squad slowly is moving in towards their attack. I would assume they'll figure out nice and quick that we're going back to the basement and probably rinse and repeat. And like you were saying, it probably relies a lot here on U of Michigan taking care of that kitchen, because it was a big factor in that last one, that's for sure.
You already see two players playing a little bit more aggressive towards St. Clair now. You see two on the third floor, or the second floor, I guess. And they are looking to just find that opening pick back on St. Clair. Sakira hopping on that pixel peak over right through the main hallway, the main corridor. Mozzie taking a lot of damage right off the rip. So he's knocked down quite a considerable amount. He's getting a little bit aggressive, but JMB's had the angle. So it looks like he's going to be still pressuring out, but playing a little bit more safer. JMB's opening up kitchen. Rapid with the first pick onto Aimware. That's the bandit out of play. Mozzie still alive, but still low. Rapid took a little bit damage back in his favor, or back on him. So he's going to be dropped just below half as well. Danners, this might get a little bit dangerous for University of Michigan.
Yeah, we've seen this before, and we're going to see Miracle here with the sledge just getting that vertical play here into the bomb site itself. Awful angles to try and deal with.
It's not the best indeed. But with JMB's opening up the hatch in kitchen, they might be looking for an early bomb plant. You're looking really for Mouse here to find that pick, find that pressure inside. They give up the bomb, they give up the site right away. So JMB's is able to put the bomb down. And so there he goes. He goes for the plant. They have site control. Mouse gets the opening pick. Mouse gets the second one onto Montaigne. Falling apart is University of Michigan as St. Clair has the diffuser down. Fearfy and Maples. Maples is actually dropped down. Kira finishes him off on the flank. This is an excellent job by St. Clair. It's not going to be a perfect round, though, as Furphy does find a pick onto Mouse. Looking for another one, but barely alive. He's going to get cleaned up by St. Clair. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, St. Clair had all the right angles. That would have been an absolutely heroic job if Furphy was able to take care of that, but that is a tall order, and St. Clair going to go up 2-0 early here in this first game.
I don't know if if you're catching it, Dennis, but I actually just like your mic dropped in my ears. I didn't catch what you just said.
I'm pushing too many buttons at the same time. I do apologize for that if it does mess things up a little bit. But this time we're going over to a different point. University of Michigan, fed up with the basement, going to try CCTV.
CCTV, you know, last season was the main site that we saw picked first. It's usually the site that teams want to defend right off the bat, but I guess the University of Michigan were really banking on that basement hold. They lost it twice. Now they're moving to a new site, maybe new site, new team. It's like the new year, new me kind of feel for University of Michigan here. CCTV is definitely not an easy site to hold. You know, it's basically one that you have to feel confident. I'm really looking for one of their players to sit in garage and hold off that, because that's a power angle holding top rafters. If they can,
right up here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this just feels like if you're practicing Clubhouse, this is definitely a site that both attacking and defending, you just practice to death for the most part. Because like you were saying, it just seems to be one of everybody's favorite points on this place, to say the least.
Let's say this is one of those more favored sites for, I guess, both sides, both to attack and defend. So, you know, Furphy, they're bringing out that Maestro. I'd usually see the Maestro sit inside garage, but I do like St. Clair starting on the west side. They're able to kind of sweep it from both sides, clear all possible angles, all possible routes, and even set up a pinch if they need to. You're going to really see JM Beast work that with the Hibana, but JM Beast takes just a ton of damage right off the bat. I didn't see where from.
Yeah, I didn't see where from, but yeah, he's already down like half of his health, so like walk past a window, somebody was there or something, but yeah, he got jumped on pretty quickly, and that would have definitely been a bad time for St. Clair if their hard breach was already gone. Or one of their hard breaches, rather.
Yeah, exactly. A tough one indeed, and you already see opened up is the east side balcony. This is usually where most attacks start. The bomb's dropped on the roofs because they don't want to drop down with it and lose it on site early. Kira setting up for the opening attack, trying to look for an opening pick just through kind of like the poke holes that they've made through the reinforcements. Miracle going to start off though on Van. It's a big pick taking down the bandit. No bandit tricks on the wall this time. He wasn't even set up for that, so they didn't have to worry about it. Maestro low on health. Same with JM Beast though, a little bit even, but with the man advantage onto St. Clair, they should be comfortable into taking garage.
And Miracle right next to the points here has a rough idea where they are. You can see he's actually pinging some of them out. So St. Clair with a little bit of intel as they move in towards the site.
As much intel as you can ask for though. Danners Maples, that's a huge pick onto JM Beast. Like you're saying, hard breacher out of play. That means they can't take down reinforcements with the Hibana pellets, with the X-Kairos, but you might see St. Clair set up for a little bit of a pincer move. Mouse, he's been an excellent job at opening up the site with his entry frag potential. Miracles, though, he's going to take Maples down, take pressure into his own hands on that sledge. It's a huge pick, putting advantage back in favor of St. Clair. 4 on 3. So you see the Jaeger, the smoke, and the Maestro still on site. Mouse, though, he goes for the defuse. He gets dropped by the smoke grenade. That's huge. It's traded off with Rapid, but bomb down, or diffuser down on site. It's a 3-on-2 still, but that's a tough position for the diffuser to be in. Miracle's taking a ton of damage. He's getting flanked though. Miracle's back and forth. Montaigne taking that 1v1, but he backs off to give him the respect he deserves. Aimware getting shot through the wall, taken down by Rapid with his second pick of the round. Hops on board, grabs the diffuser, goes for the plant right away. Montaigne low on health, SMG-11 in hand, but Miracle, he's got the better SMG-11, Danners. He takes it.
And all the momentum in St. Clair's favor right now. Holy smokes, nice quick 3-0 in this game. Miracle able to clean that one up. And This attack looking really good right now for St. Clair, to say the least. On a well-rehearsed map like Clubhouse.
I'm not gonna leak anything, but Jay and Beast did say to me that they're feeling like gods this season, so I expect this from them.
That's absolutely fantastic. Now, we're going to try CCTV once again here for the University of Michigan. Wamai coming out. It feels like Maples is just trying everything to try and get this University of Michigan defense rolling. Everybody else seems to have their tried and true, like, this is what you're playing. But meanwhile, Maples is just flexing all over the place.
Well, you see, like, I do like how he has the AUG. I don't know if Maples was bringing out the AUG on it, but I mean, they have the double grenade disruptors, you know, with the Jaeger and the Wamai, able to shut down CCTV room, and that's really good. You know, it's really good if you do have a lot of grenades on St. Clair's side, but sadly for them, I mean, Miracle does have his frags. You have smokes for Mouse and stuns for Rapid. But, I mean, there's not too many projectiles. I mean, Kira might get a little bit upset with having to deal with that with their lifeline. But aside from all of that, I feel like having the double projectile disruptor on University of Michigan, I don't think it's the best move to do, but maybe it's a comfort pick for Maples. He's been really looking to try to find that pick, like you say. So maybe this is it.
I'm not sure if I'm blind or what, but like, grenades the problem in these attacks?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so. Yeah, so they're doubling down on it, but hopefully for University that's the case. And quick pick.
Maples, that's just, you can flex to whatever you want to flex to, but if you're going to drop that fast, it doesn't matter what you're playing in the end of it. So, I mean, he's going to go down fast. It's advantage to St. Clair once again. St. Clair setting up for a default attack on the CCTV hold, opening it up with the X-Kairos in the garage, getting some sight lines onto the window, but really, this is just looking perfect from St. Clair. You can see through the wall, though, orange. Somebody's flanking. JMB's might get caught out from behind. If that player goes through strip club, he might be able to find a pick.
Oh, here we go. St. Clair finally able to start the breach, and here's another one for Miracle.
It's a huge pick onto Van. Van was the first one to go down last time. It's the second one to go down this time. 5v3 now. As you do see Ace, he opens up east side balcony. They have full control of the site. Aimware trying to keep it even. Does take down JMBs. So Habana not on board. No more X-Kairos. Gets traded out by Miracle. So advantage double kill for himself. Takes it to a 4v1 as Kira finds Furphy. This is not the position you want to be in if you're Montaigne. Last player alive once again, but he has 4 people to deal with. He sees the first, sees the second one, doesn't win the gunfight. Rapid, he's got the advantage there. Peeker's advantage, gets the headshot. St. Clair looks perfect on attack.
He even tried to delay it just ever so slightly, just not completely give away his position, but did not matter. The gunfight was not in his favor, and now that's going to be a 4-0 for St. Clair moving forward, getting closer and closer to that halftime. So we'll have to see if maybe University of Michigan is going to favor that attack a little bit better. But I don't know. Every team down is they're the attacking team, right? We'll come back. We'll get the comeback, and I mean it's always possible. And a Valkyrie now from Maples.
I mean, anything is possible when you put your mind to it in esports. I've seen crazy comebacks from the unlikeliest of teams, but as St. Clair are, like we've been touching on, just dominating this attack, you're still sticking on CCTV room with no succession on University of Michigan. Maples flexes to Valkyrie this time, so Wamai obviously wasn't the play. Maybe Valkyrie, you know, this is it. This is it. Maybe Maples has found his pick.
And I'm not sure if that 6 pick went through. It did actually, so Rapid with the instant switch to IQ to start spotting some cams.
I love the IQ picks. You know, the IQ pick to match Valkyrie is just such a clever play by St. Clair, and it shows that they're willing to do so. They're willing to flex across to counter these picks from the defenders. I'm kind of trying to pay attention to the Valkyrie to see where she's putting her cams, but it does look like she is definitely off-site, definitely running around. She's actually reinforcing garage. I haven't seen her drop any of her eyes, so there we go. First one is going to lock down garage. Second one, gonna make sure they hold down lobby.
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
The third one is gonna give them eyes in the bars. So not a huge spread, I'd say, on the Valkyrie cams, but maybe it's gonna be enough. I haven't seen St. Clair kind of pressure out to anywhere other than garage, so I don't think the Valk cams are gonna find too much damage.
No, they seem to be like, yes, vision is absolutely fantastic, but not necessarily predictable. But I'm just not sure how extremely useful they'll be. But you never know. We'll have to see momentarily as we slowly but surely start moving on to site.
St. Clair setting up for a default attack back on to CCTV, opening up garage.
Bomb has been located.
I don't know if Maples is still down there in bar. I didn't see if the rotation came through, but might be able to catch off this player
this angle
inside
here.
storage room. Okay, so he is going for it. He's not able to successfully jump up top, but he is going to be pressuring this off. There's a player to his right. He's going to find him. He spots him out. Both players trading shots, not connecting on each other. Van, you see on the side of your screen, he has taken a ton of damage, dropped very low. The bandit barely staying alive. Rapid trying to pressure out the Valkyrie. They're looking for an opening pick, and they're playing slow. I love this from St. Clair. It's something you didn't see last year. Last year, they were running gun. This time, it looks very methodical, looking for the opening pick, then striking with their strats.
I might be able to find somebody here. There is someone, of course, just on these rafters here in garage. Can they see his head? I don't think just enough. They know he's there, though, so he's going to be pressured, and sure enough, Rapid is going to find himself a kill. Looking for possibly an upper, but it's actually going to be JM Beast who secures that one.
Bomb located by
JM Beast with the backup for Rapid. Make sure he closes that one off. Miracle takes out Van. They're shutting down University of Michigan. They're looking for that 5-0 as Mouse drops Diffuser. Nobody to shut them down.
attackers.
I actually think St. Clair has a chance for a flawless round here. Maple's very low. He's going to be dropped. 5v1.
Oh.
Rapid picks up the second. Flawless round for St. Clair in round 5. That's a 5-0 start.
Rapid just coming in with the cleanup crew right there. We'll see it in this replay. Just mows them down. They kind of lined up for him. This is what you like to see to get some extra kills on your KDA. Am I right? Perfect timing.
Perfect timing indeed. And I do like what I've been seeing from St. Clair. Like I said before, is when you were watching them last year, they were specifically running gun, you know, looking for that opening pick, but not always succeeding in finding it. This year, it's very methodical, slow play, and they're looking for that opening pick, then shutting them down with their strat, with the follow through.
Yeah, because I remember the squad from last year. Like, yeah, if you managed to get that opening pick, then they went in pretty quick. But otherwise, they would wait until like the last 20 seconds and do the most absurd like run and gun attempts ever. This time, it feels like what you were saying, a more methodical, more like they've given themselves some more time for error in case something does go wrong. But that run and gun, like bet on your gun fights play style is still a thing, and it's what you like to see. Makes it quite exciting. And we're back in the basement.
Back in the basement. You haven't seen them rotate to any other sites to hold. It's been strictly basement CCTV room. No succession. St. Clair's up 5-0. And, you know, this might be a perfect attacking round if they keep playing the way they're doing. And what I like to see from them last time they were attacking the basement is that they had the perfect setup, like, and not pushing into the building without having the information that they need to break through. You know, they weren't being too aggressive when they didn't have the information they needed. So I'm watching for St. Clair to do the same thing, look for that opening pick like they've been doing, and then shut down the surrounding, you know, make them panic and shut down everybody running around.
All right, drawing out. They'll see real quick that they're no longer going back up to CCTV, and that's a quick pick actually coming out here for University of Michigan. Aimwire making it work, but gets traded out pretty quickly by Miracle.
See, that's one thing that St. Clair hasn't done yet. You know, burst through a door, and as soon as they burst through a door, Mouse gets dropped by Aimwire. Ready for that. So maybe that's just some insight into the further rounds that they've been doing the right thing. And that's not the way they want to play, but you know, it gets traded out, so they're even at the moment, and it looks like they are going to be breaking in to the bar side drop down.
And Just a little bit slower now, that first initial pick. I mean, at least for St. Clair, they did get the very quick trade, the refrag, if you will, on Dameware to keep this as a 4v4. But, of course, having the hash off, a little extra pressure from her speed, and, of course, her breaching ability, pegging you out of nowhere. It's going to be a loss here for St. Clair.
It's Miracle just breaking through kitchen, opening up as much information as he can. And I like the way Rapid's playing as well. He's clearing out the top floor, making sure there's no roamers. JB's holding his position, looking to see if anybody's going to make the wrong play, push into his sight lines, make it a free kill. Rapid with the 1-for-1 trade onto Montaigne. So even
They
still,
both took each other out.
a 3-on-3 now. And Kira, like Rapid was doing, clearing out the separate side of the map.
And he may have the slightest idea. He's going to try and maybe get a cheeky little grenade hole in there, but he may have got himself in the flashbang, actually. So, slightly stalled out. Does spot the one player. Can he try to take him down? It's going to be Maples going down. JMB securing the kill. 3v2 as we're down to the last 40 seconds of play.
It's just that play from the defense right there, being aggressive into JMBs, who's holding that angle. It's not the right way to go. So St. Clair, you know, last time they attacked basement, they went for the A site. This time, you know, they take into a bar.
Oh,
And they actually take a different angle of this map. So they get the bomb down. It seems like they've really caught University of Michigan off guard. The Echo Yokai drone going to disrupt a little bit too late. Furphy getting flanked on. Miracle takes the kill. They win round 6. It's a perfect attacking round from St. Clair.
gosh, I was so unfortunate there for Furphy. He had the right idea with the Echo drone, but unfortunately went to it just a second too late while the diffuser was already planted, and we're already looking at game point here, or match point rather, for game number 1 for St. Clair, just off the attacking round alone. We gotta hope for the University of Michigan's sake that their attacking is an absolute 180 compared to their defense, because I hate to say it, but they just look outclassed here right now.
St. Clair doing an excellent job, though, at playing together. This new team for St. Clair is looking phenomenal. I like what I'm seeing for them, and I'm excited to see what they can kind of put through for the rest of the season here. Michigan, they're having such a huge struggle against the St. Clair squad, because St. Clair just looks so comfortable playing with each other, and they look like they have the utmost trust in one another. I like what I'm seeing, but look at this. We got a Montaigne and Ayana. I think the Montaigne picks is going to be tough,
Attackers need to locate and defeat.
but I'm curious to see if it kind of pulls out.
I mean, I was going to say, if your tag is just straight up Montaigne, you better be playing Montaigne. And he's not disappointing. So, good to see, although it's going to be in the basement. I know we see Monty a lot for the CCTV attack, just would send him up the garage, but with it being in the basement, it could throw things for a loop, possibly take the underground pathway. See that a little bit every once in a while. And we'll get to see how St. Clair opt to do their defense. We, of course, got Jam Beast on his Maestro. Absolutely plays a ton of this operator. And we got Rook Jaeger, and we got Miracle on a Vigil, and then Rapid on the Valkyrie.
I like Miracle on the Vigil. I really do. He has been playing that.
Oh! That was close.
Look at that. Look at that. 2 players down. And I don't know if he knows this. He might be going to finish them off, but he won't have the right angle to do so. They're not going to be able to pick him up right away because they're afraid that he's going to re-peak this, but excellent job from Mouse. Takes a ton of damage, but he's going to slow down the attack. Like I was talking about for Miracle, though, he's going to be able to roam on this Vigil, and he has been doing such a good job at fragging out that he's 10-1 right now, Danners. I mean, this is a perfect operator for him.
It definitely puts the exclamation mark on this match, and being able to down 2 people like that quick was just absolutely insane. Love to see it for the side of St. Clair. And nothing shakes you in your boots now, as a U of Michigan fan, to see 2 of your members already less than a quarter HP before they even get into the site.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tough one to break for University of Michigan. I mean, they're sending the Monty down dirt, like you said, and they sent a drone ahead of him to get a little bit more information. They're going to ping out the player who's in boiler room. I don't know if they spotted the player on the B site, but he is going to be tucked away. They should have heard JMBs at least shoot, and JMBs should know that they're pressuring out. I mean, they saw that they have a Monty down, so they're probably going to know that they are moving through dirt. Rapid with a phenomenal C4. Nitrocell going to catch off Maples, who hasn't had the best of games so far. Kira, he takes down the second. Habana out of play, no more hard breach. They know the shield's there, putting all the pressure towards them. Takes out Van in the back, and Miracle going to clean that up. St. Clair with a 7-0 game 1 on Clubhouse. Absolutely destructive.
Wow, so not only getting themselves the flawless, but the flawless victory there as well. And to end it off in just such a crazy skirmish in that underground area was absolutely ridiculous. Throw it back to us momentarily before we get ready for game number 2, but holy smokes. Just the attacking was too dominant, and then such a huge play there from St. Clair to get those 2 down players, get them injured before they even got to the site, just wreck any confidence in their attacking round. They didn't even get the chance to possibly get anything started. So beautiful stuff there from St. Clair. And game number 2, I do believe we already know the map for it. Taking a double check right now, but it's going to be Villa, which I feel like is a map I didn't really see a whole heck of a lot of during our last semester of play. So looking forward to seeing this ones. But for now, Seymour, any final thoughts on that first game before we throw to a quick break for game 2?
I mean, one thing to really highlight is last season we had Imagine and Rapid. Imagine and Rapid were the main, the main fraggers on the team. And seeing Rapid still at that form that he was at last time, just getting the kills that he needed. He had 11 kills at the end of that first map. And along with Miracle, matching him in 11 kills too. It seems like St. Clair, like I was saying during the game, I don't want to sound like a broken record. They look comfortable with each other. It's a new team than last season, and this team looks like they trust each other a lot more than they did before. So I'm excited to see what they can bring in Villa. Like you said, we haven't seen it too much, but till we get to Villa, we're going to throw to a quick break. Like you said, we'll be right back with some more CR6 for Saints Gaming.